Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, over the last 2 days, the Australian dollar has remained relatively bullish since rebounding off the downside objective of 77 cents. It is assessed now from the resistant area of 78.35.45 that a bearish response should emerge and see the market drop away from the current highs and back towards the bottom side of the range around 77 cents. The MACD is a little bit to the bearish side as it remains underneath the zero axis, while the RSI is somewhat flat at the midway point. The US dollar, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, slipped away from its highs of 91.40. This in terms viewed the euro rebound and now looking back towards that 121 area. It is assessed as we get closer towards the non-farm payrolls that a relatively firmer US dollar should emerge. Tonight we have the US Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. So keep an eye on that, as that could also inspire a slight bullish case if the market views that the dollar can recover on the back of the jobs numbers also as well. Nevertheless, the euro is still maintaining a bearish bias and it holds underneath the midway point. Along with that, it holds underneath the MACD to a negative case as well. With a gravestone doji posted in dollar yen and along with the bearish divergence, I anticipate that the market should continue to a slight bearish bias. Therefore, a confirmation is awaiting. A move underneath this level, seen somewhere around 106.45.55, should ignite the move down towards the bottom side of the range around 106 or maybe lower. So I'm not at ball at these levels. With the UK budget soon to be announced, could see a little bit of volatility for the pound and a little bit of whipsawness after the brakes were put on last night around or in front of the level of 138.30.50 area. Still, the market is vulnerable to the downside because the technicals are still negative, and therefore I do anticipate a further challenge, and with the focus still remaining at 138.20.40 or 20.50 area. This in turn would see sterling yen still maintain its bias to the downside as the MACD is somewhat heavy and look towards this trend line, which is seen somewhere around the area of 146.20. Respecting the bottom side of the range, seen somewhere around 1,680 to 95, gold finds a slight rebound in front of that level. Nevertheless, we're not quite out of the support of a further downside test due to the trend from the ADX, a bearish RSI and a negative MACD. So I do anticipate further weakness and any advances should fail and then eventually see a move down towards this bottom side of the range, which I anticipate a bullish response. And wrapping up with oil, the market is still pretty much focused on the downside, even though we are seeing a slight recovery. I feel that we are looking for a challenge towards that 58 level and reassess due to the negative indication from the technicals. That wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoy the great start of the day.